Alright, what's up guys? So most people spend months building an MVP no one ever sees, but today's story proves something different. You can build a product in 12 hours, ship it the same day, and turn it into $15,000 a month without quitting your job or writing a single line of code. And this is the story of Lewis, a part-time indie hacker from India who failed 15 times until one weekend completely changed everything. So let's get right into it. So Lewis worked a full-time job in his family's offline business, but at night that's where he learned no-code tools back in 2015. So he bounced around a little bit and came back into the indie hacker world around 2021 with Bubble.io. If you look at my first YouTube video back then, I made a video about hitting 4K MRR a year ago on Bubble.io, so I definitely vouch for it. But anyways, Lewis built 15 to 20 projects, all of which went nowhere, but each one taught him something: how to prototype faster, how to validate ideas earlier, and how not to get emotionally attached to each project. So that skill set is what set up the moment everything changed. And also guys, I've documented my journey all the way from 0 to 10K MRR on this YouTube channel to then listing my SaaS to private equity on acquire.com. So if you're a beginner founder or an advanced founder and you want my team to help you not waste months building and marketing, book a call with me below and I'll personally help you develop and market your SaaS. So anyways, let's get back to the video. So he went through the 12-hour challenge, and in 2022 he launched an online hackathon called Half Day Build, a challenge where builders all over the world would start at noon and aim to ship an idea and earn their first dollar before midnight. Super sick idea. I'd love to host one of these, but they were frustrated with his low hit rate. Lewis decided to do something radical, so he built several tiny tools in 1 week and released them publicly on Twitter. And one of those throwaway projects was the first version of AudioPen. It wasn't special, it was not pretty, it wasn't even the main tool he expected to win, but when he posted it online, people kept responding to the thread more than any of the other projects, and he knew he had signal and to keep shipping this idea. So let's talk about how he turned a 12-hour MVP into a real product. So before the hackathon ended, he opened a wait list and pushed the early prototype out for people to play with, and he didn't even ask for money, he just wanted feedback. But something wild happened after that. Stripe notifications started rolling in, his phone started going off, and people were paying even though they already had access for free. And this is exactly what I did with my B2B CRM. I sold early bird reservations where they put their card on file, and then when I release, probably 30 days later, that's where you go and start the subscriptions. So when this happened to Lewis, he realized something important. This tiny idea solved a surprisingly painful problem. So what does AudioPen actually do? AudioPen is a voice-to-text AI tool that helps you go from messy thoughts to clear writing. You speak to it, it transcribes, then it rewrites the transcription into whatever style you want: concise, structured, polished, or verbatim. People use it for capturing ideas on the go, meeting notes, journaling, beating writer's block, turning chaotic thoughts into clean writing. So free users get a taste, paid users get longer recordings, custom styles, integrations, and more control. It's a simple idea guys, but it's executed cleanly, and that's exactly why it works. So AudioPen succeeded when everything else failed. And by the way, Lewis isn't an AI genius. He isn't a trained developer. He wasn't early in code, but he was early in this specific niche. Here's what made AudioPen take off. He focused on one feature and made it great. Most competitors try to become all-in-one writing assistants. AudioPen just helps you talk, think clearly, and that's it. I always say in every video, with AI being out, there's many niche verticals you could take advantage of and get you to 10K per month. And another thing that Lewis did is he designed before he built. He spent time on Figma, Pinterest, and collecting inspiration. The product just felt good before it even existed. So when you're building B2C, the product feeling good matters a lot. So 3, he built in public. He already had months of small wins, failures, and transparency on Twitter. People trusted him, so when he shipped something useful, they supported it. And number 4, he treated everything as an experiment. Build lots of tiny things, watch what sticks, double down when something hits. He didn't guess his way to a hit. He increased his numbers of attempts until luck became inevitable. And the tech stack, for anyone wondering, is Bubble for the main app, Xano for backend logic, DraftBit for the native app, Loops for email, Plausible for analytics, and the biggest ongoing cost is APIs. So this is all no code or low code tools, no traditional software engineering needed. So this is how he would start if he had to do it again, and he summed up his entire playbook like this. So number 1, build many small things for fun. Don't overthink, don't commit to big projects, just build, publish, repeat. Number 2, design the product before you build it. Most people skip this and pay the price later. Number 3 is to build in public. Momentum and trust are real assets, guys. Number 4, launch the simplest version possible. It shouldn't look perfect, it should just work well. Number 5 is raise the price over time. Keep refining, charge more as the product matures. And number 6 is just stay human. Don't pretend to be a corporation. People buy from indie hackers because they love the journey and the authenticity. If you guys look at a lot of the indie hackers, the famous indie hackers on Twitter, a lot of their websites are designed in the way that they tweet. So laid back, transparent and, you know, all lowercase letters. There is a sort of authenticity to design, to staying away from the corporate design. So what is the biggest lesson if this guy Lewis could go back in time? He mentioned to just have fun, build more things, don't get attached, and eventually one of your failures won't fail, and that's all you need. And AudioPen now has over 200,000 users and more than 5,000 paying customers, all from a product built in a single afternoon by someone who refused to give up after 15 losses. So that's it for today's video, guys. If you guys have any questions, just drop a comment, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.